Hi everyone, it's Connie with another update. It's Tuesday. No, it's not Tuesday. It's Monday, June 16th. It's been almost a week since my last chemo. Uh, so this last cycle wasn't as bad as my other cycles, the last two cycles. I was still nauseous, but better. Had leg cramps and joint pain, which I haven't had for a while. So that wasn't so great either, but I feel better. It's getting short of breath, and I realize by the second week I'm short of breath, and I don't know why, but things are good. Things are good. I had my chemo, my sixth chemo on Tuesday, and the doctor said that moving forward, I will get the maintenance chemo for about a year. It's going to be every 3 weeks, and I'm going to take the BRCA pill for 2 years. He's not sure if my regular oncologist, who's on maternity leave, would suggest the same, but that is what he's thinking. I will see the surgeon next week, and after that I might do some more scans of my abdomen and of chest, because I get so short of breath. So we'll see, but that's moving forward. That is what I know. And I asked if I could have fresh flowers, and he said yes. So I'm excited to do that. So once I get better from this cycle, I'm going to make sure that I have flowers in every room of the house, because that was one of the saddest things for me, to get rid of flowers. And people were bringing me flowers and I couldn't have them. So that made me so sad. So yay, I could do that. I asked if I could travel. He said I can't, but don't go too far. Asked if I could go on a cruise, and he said no, not right now, Connie. I said okay, I could live with that. So got some good news. And he didn't really realize that my cancer, the CA-125, was so high, and he said, wow, yeah, it's like it was in the 6,000, and now currently it's under 6. And I said, it is a miracle that God has given to me. So anyway, so that's kind of where I am with my health. And I did want to do a video sooner than later, because I know my last video was concerning to some of you who have called and texted and to check in to see if I was doing okay. And honestly, through my whole journey, I've had a positive attitude. I said I had moments, and I think April was just kind of hard, and May was a little bit hard too. But anyway, so when I posted that video, I had no idea that it would concern so many of you. And thank you for those who checked in. But I did that video on a Tuesday, and by Thursday, God in His goodness again consoled me and comforted me. I was on my way to the hospital when I was listening to some worship music, and the first song that came out, the lyrics was, my life is hard, my heart is heavy, life is just really challenging, and I can't come to Jesus. I can't come to Jesus, but Jesus comes to me. And when I heard those lyrics, I just cried. It was just as God saying, I know what you're going through, but I'm right here. I'm right here, and I hold you. And so I was so comforted by that. And again, I've always said God always gives me what I need for that day and for that moment. And again, through that song, it just, everything, the heaviness of my heart, everything just kind of lifted, and it just reminded me of God's faithfulness and His love for me. And so after that, I was totally fine. So rest assured, I'm in good hands with the Lord. And maybe I will continue to have moments, but in the big picture, it is good. It is good. So I had my 6th chemo, and I was just thinking, like, if I had to do this longer, I don't think I would do it anymore. But I'm so glad my regular protocol has come to an end, and hopefully the maintenance won't be as bad. So I'm really grateful, and thank you to all of you who have supported me through this journey. and cared for me and walked with me and listened to me and fed me. And as you can see, my face is so round because I've been eating so well. And, um, when I have chemo that week, I don't eat. But other than that, I eat really well. And I've actually had bagels this time. Like I avoided bagels because of the carbs, and I just realized with the nausea, I think starch, that helps. And so I asked a friend, I said, maybe I could try a bagel. And so she brought me a bagel with cream cheese, and it was like the most wonderful meal ever. So the next day, I had my other friend bring me some more bagels. And so that's what I've been kind of eating. So I have one bagel left, but I don't have any cream cheese. So I have to get some cream cheese, but that's really helped me to digest. And so it's been so yummy. So grateful I could eat that. So, so again, I'm doing really well. Today I had my glasses on because when I went to put my contacts on, I couldn't find them. So I figured they went down the drain. I misplaced them. But again, it's a miracle. I found it on the floor of the bathroom, and I'm like amazing because I've been going through the bathroom throughout the night and then in the morning, and a miracle that I didn't step on it. So just so grateful, so thankful. And so I think what weighs heavy on me right now is work. I plan to return back to work in September, but I'm not sure if there will be a job for me to return to. A lot of my colleagues have resigned or have been laid off, which has been devastating. And even a few weeks ago, my fellow chaplain called and said, there might not be a job. And I said, I understand that, but I trust God's goodness. I trust his plan and care that he will provide for me. And so I'm not worried. I'm just kind of sad to lose people that I've enjoyed working with. And right now I haven't gotten to, see some of them too. So it's just been really sad for me. So we'll see what the journey takes me in terms of my job and, what he has prepared for me. So, and it's been a privilege and an honor that my missionary friend from Tanzania is here, the one whose school has been praying for me. So she came last week, and my friends who pray for me before I had my chemo, we all gathered together. We shared a meal together, and then we had a service. She led us into a service, and just so grateful, so grateful. So I think it's been good to have her here. Unfortunately, I can't really do much for her, so she's kind of on her own. But it's been good for my mom, I think, too, to have her company as well. So she's leaving next Monday. So I'm going to try to enjoy some time with her as well. And I think because of her prayers this time, my chemo week wasn't that great, but it was much better than my last 2 weeks. I'm having a lot of neuropathy right now, and the nausea is not as bad. Living off of Zofran and ginger chews right now, but I give thanks to the Lord today for his goodness and his kindness over me, and just the support of all of you who have been so faithful, to journey with me. So I give praise to the Lord, and I just ask for God's goodness to be upon you as well, and that you will reach out to him in your times of trials as well too, for he will comfort you. So until next time, thank you again. Thank you for keeping me in your prayers when I couldn't, and I will keep you in my prayers as well. So enjoy this beautiful day that the Lord has given. Bye.